Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to the Real English Conversation podcast. We're so glad to have you here. If you enjoy learning English through natural and meaningful discussions, don't forget to subscribe and join our growing community. Today, we're exploring a beautiful and emotional topic, nostalgia. What it is, why we feel it, and why it makes us both happy and a little sad at the same time. Let's dive into this heartfelt conversation with Adam and Jessica.
Jessica, have you ever had that feeling when you hear an old song and suddenly your mind drifts back to the past?
Oh, yes, many times. It's such a strange emotion. Warm, sweet, but also a little sad. Wait, is that what people call nostalgia?
Exactly. Nostalgia is that feeling you get when you remember something from the past, something that made you happy or gave you comfort. It could be an old photo, a familiar smell, or even a place you used to visit.
Ah, I see. So nostalgia is like an emotional time machine.
Yes, that's a perfect way to describe it. It takes you back to a moment that you can't physically return to, but your heart still remembers.
That's fascinating. But Adam, why do we feel nostalgia at all? I mean, if the past is gone, why does our brain bring it back so often?
Great question. You know, scientists believe nostalgia is our mind's way of connecting our past and present. It helps us feel grounded, like we have a story, a sense of who we are.
Oh, wow. So it's not just random emotions. It actually has a purpose.
Certainly. When you feel nostalgic, your brain releases chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. They make you feel calm and happy. It's your mind's way of comforting you.
Ah, that explains a lot. Sometimes when I'm stressed or lonely, I suddenly start thinking about my childhood. Maybe it's my brain trying to cheer me up.
That's right. Nostalgia often appears when we need emotional warmth. It reminds us that we've had good times before and that we can have them again.
That's so interesting. But I always thought nostalgia was about sadness, like missing something you can't get back.
Yes, that's part of it. Nostalgia is bittersweet. There's a mix of joy and sadness. You feel happy because you remember something precious, but also a little sad because that moment has passed.
Ah, that's so true. It's like smiling with a tear in your eye.
Exactly. And what's even more interesting is that nostalgia used to be seen as a disease.
Wait, what? A disease? You're joking, right?
No, seriously. Back in the 1600s, soldiers who missed home deeply were said to suffer from nostalgia. The word itself comes from two Greek words, nostos, meaning homecoming, and algos, meaning pain. So literally, it means the pain of returning home.
Oh, wow, I had no idea. So it originally meant homesickness.
Exactly. But over time, the meaning changed. Now we understand nostalgia as a healthy emotional experience, something that strengthens our sense of identity.
I like that. So nostalgia isn't about being stuck in the past. It's about remembering who we are.
Yes, it connects us to our roots, our memories, and our personal story. That's why when people share nostalgic memories, they often smile and laugh together. It creates a bond.
Oh, yes. Like when old friends meet and start talking about their school days. They laugh at silly things they did years ago.
That's true. And it's amazing how powerful those memories can be. Sometimes a single photo, a smell, or even a song can bring back an entire world.
You're right. The smell of rain, for example, it instantly reminds me of playing outside as a kid.
Same here. For me, it's the sound of chalk on a blackboard. It brings back my school days instantly.
Oh, yes. And you know what's even more beautiful? Those small memories remind us how much we've grown.
That's a very good point. Nostalgia helps us see our journey, where we started, what we've learned, and how we've changed.
Ah, so it's not just about missing the past, it's about understanding it.
Absolutely. It gives meaning to our life story. That's why psychologists say nostalgia can actually make people more optimistic about the future. When we remember how we overcame challenges or how joyful we once were, it gives us hope. It tells us, you've been happy before, you can be happy again.
So, nostalgia is like emotional proof that good times can return.
Beautifully said, Jessica. And you know, nostalgia also makes people feel closer to others.
Oh, yes, I can see that. When families look at old albums or talk about the past, everyone feels united.
Yes, it builds connection. That's why storytelling across generations is so powerful. Grandparents sharing their memories with grandchildren, for example, it keeps history alive.
I love that. Nostalgia is like a bridge between generations.
Yes, and even in modern life, movies, songs, fashion, nostalgia plays a big role.
Oh, yes, I've noticed that. Many movies today have 80s or 90s vibes. People seem to love going back in time through art.
Right. That's because nostalgia brings comfort. In a fast-changing world, it gives us something familiar to hold on to.
That's true. Sometimes, when everything feels uncertain, remembering the past feels like returning home.
Exactly. And that's the beauty of nostalgia. It's not about escaping the present, but about finding strength in what we've lived.
I love that thought. It's like saying, my past is part of my power.
Yes, perfectly said. Nostalgia is proof that you've experienced love, joy, laughter, all the things that make life rich.
That's so comforting. You know, I used to think nostalgia made me weak, like I was clinging to old memories, but now I see it's a sign of emotional depth.
Exactly. Feeling nostalgic means you've lived deeply enough to have something beautiful to remember.
That's such a wonderful way to look at it.
Yes. So the next time you feel nostalgic, don't fight it. Just smile and let it remind you how far you've come.
Oh, I will. And I hope our listeners will too.
Yes, to everyone listening, what makes you feel nostalgic? Maybe it's a childhood song, a place, or even a smell. We'd love to hear your stories in the comments.
And if you enjoyed this warm and thoughtful conversation, don't forget to subscribe to Real English Conversation.
Right. We talk about emotions, ideas, and real-life topics, all while helping you improve your English naturally.
So, until next time, keep learning, keep smiling, and cherish your beautiful memories.
Because nostalgia isn't just about the past. It's a gentle reminder of how meaningful your journey has been.
That's a perfect ending, Adam.
Ha ha ha. Thank you. And goodbye, everyone. See you in the next episode of Real English Conversation.